We will meet again. There is still much we need to accomplish. Be wary. You must find your own path. But perhaps there is a reason for the place in which you find yourself. Explore. Search for a cause to lend your hand. Join with seek out those who rescued you from the sea. The choice is yours. Indeed, I sense it even now. We do not face it. I know, indeed. We do not. I know, indeed. We do not. I know, indeed. I sense it.
Hey, you're alive! Up and about, are we? You're the one they pulled from the drink. Captain Colleen found you floating out in Iliac Bay. She said to send you round if you woke up with half a mind left, though I won't stop you if you want to run off. She's in Stros Mackay, adding to her crew. The ship's got enough sailors to keep her afloat, but that's about it. If you want to lend a hand, talk to our bosun, Gil's ear. He's on deck.
Welcome, friend. You can't get better fruits or vegetables anywhere in Daggerfall, I guarantee. Look, I don't want any trouble. That's a phrase used by the King's intelligence network. It means someone's going to get killed. I don't want to know anything more. Just leave me out of this. I said leave me alone. Take your questions and go, huh? I sell the best. Damn persistent, aren't you?
Flowers for sale. A posy to gain a sweetheart's...
Oh, that's a pity. Well, now this is a mess. I'm taking a chance here. Sometimes I hear strange things, like what's on that note. Black roses with thorns. I've heard whispers of dark nature magic. That's just the kind of thing Roy, your dead man, would be interested in. With the note? I don't know. That's just what Roy did. He would find out things. Daggerfall has many eyes and ears. After all, information is cheaper than war.
The armor I sell didn't just fall off the back of a caravan wagon.
Hail.
No matter how much I study, I still have more to learn.
Nobody cares about us poor beggars. Could you help me? Start in the Trade District alleys. That's where old Jian was murdered just yesterday. Maybe Lieutenant Dubois will give you a reward if you do his job for him. Thank you. It's a terrible thing to be poor. You're invisible. No one cares. I'll tell you whatever I know. The Watch found old Jian last night. The night before, it was Ragged Ron. When one of us dies, they blame the cold or the plague. But Jian and Ron were cut up something horrible. Now they say it's a wolf. Can you believe it? A wolf in the city? But that's what the Watch thinks. Who am I to say any different? Still, it feels more like murder than the work of a wild animal to me. We're everywhere. We're easy prey. Some folks just don't like us. Take your pick. This killer isn't stopping, it's brutal. Sooner or later, it's gonna start killing a better class of citizen. Then the Watch will take action.
Greetings.
Interested in a set of new clothes? Something in silk, perhaps? No one ever leaves my shop empty-handed. I'm afraid those aren't for sale. The Crescent Moon is the heraldry of the Casimir family, the rulers of Daggerfall. Dead? Rugged fellow had a dog? That's Roy. Well, that was Roy. I'm sorry he's dead, but I'm not surprised. If you figure out what Roy knew and who killed him, I'm sure someone will reward you. It's also a good way to get yourself killed. If a crime has been committed, talk to Captain Arison. It's his job to keep the city safe, so he's as good a choice as any. He's usually by the great stairs behind the Mages Guild. He likes to keep an eye on the approach to the castle. I guess. I liked Roy. He watched out for the merchants around here. And in exchange, we helped Roy. I listened and let Roy know what people were saying. If we ever told him something important, Roy made sure the right people were informed.
Greetings.
How may I serve? She should be back on Stros Mackay, securing a new crew. I can take you there if you wish. There was a vigorous dispute between the captain and her old crew. Tuma Shah knows the whole story. She's below decks, if you'd like to know the details. How may I serve? It depends where you need to go. This is... From here, we travel to Stros Mackay. A bit tricky.
withered stalk flowers again. It is good to see you, alive and well. We found you floating in the water. I'd seen corpses with more life in them, but Captain Colleen dove in and fished you out anyway. The captain of this vessel. She's currently ashore, recruiting for our latest contract. You might want to pay your respects, seeing as she saved your life. The mutineers? Some met Sithis. Others fled like the dry-skinned fools they are. Captain Colleen commands this ship. I honor my captain and stood by her during the mutiny. The ship is still ours, but her crew is gone. We are not alone. First Mate Lambour stood with us, as did Kassan 5. Captain Colleen told the crew we would no longer raid Breton. Captain Colleen is ashore, looking for a crew who will not attempt to seize the ship. I would worry, but Lambour is with her.
How may I serve? She should be back on Stros Mackay, securing a new crew. I can take you there if you wish.
Hello there.
Looking for information about Daggerfall? Ask someone else.
You there! Your reign of evil ends here, malefactor. Pay your bounty or suffer the consequences. Watch it now.
Hail.
I like to crush skulls and eat sweet rolls. And I've no more sweet rolls.
If you want a horse, then we have something to talk about. If you want gossip, find the tavern.
Expect the worst, and you can only be pleasantly surprised.
All I saw was fur and fangs. It killed that one.
Get out of here. It'll kill you too. It's a monster, I tell you. A monster! Prowls the alleys, shreds its victims with claws and fangs. It'll kill anyone that crosses its path. There's a dead man in the South Alley, but he's no beggar. He's one of those Bloodthorn cultists. The beast prowls along the river's edge and hunts in the alleys. It doesn't eat what it kills. It just slaughters and leaves the corpses for the rats. It's the curse of Camlorn. I want no part of this evil. Haven't you heard? Everyone's talking about it. The town of Camlorn's been taken over by an army of werewolves. Don't look at me like that. I heard Damien and Fabian talking about it.
It was a monster. It tore out Guillaume's throat and disappeared into the river. It was hideous.
But if I formed the lattice clockwise... Oh, no, that would cause an enormous explosion. Welcome to the Mages Guild. Is there something I can help you with? Oh, good. We're always on the lookout for new members. We're lore keepers across the face of Tamriel. Guild members seek out books, tomes, and ancient scrolls in their travels. Perhaps you'd like to join. Always a pleasure to speak with another knowledge seeker. Guildmaster Vanus will be pleased. We're book hunters, of a sort. We seek out new information, capture it in our libraries, and make copies for distribution across Tamriel. The Guild doesn't care about... We provide unique spells and abilities only available to members, natural in the war between the three alliances. While many of us in Daggerfall follow the Lion Banner, when we're on Guild business, we kneel to no king or queen. Excellent! Good to see you back again, Adept. The Guild is stronger with you at our side.
Ah, yes, that's just